Can you guess whose plane I'm working on now? Also, can you guess what I'm having for dinner?
There are plenty of YouTube channels with great modelers who have great production skills. This is not one of them. Welcome to Cable's Creations.
Well, getting back to work on this Phantom. I figure I'll get some color coding done and maybe even get some of the little fiddly bits and armaments put in. And who knows, might get close to the finish line this week. Okay, well, I got the paint on, or at least most of it. Need to let some of that dry up near the nose and then paint the nose black, and I may end up needing to paint a red stripe unless there's decals for it. But I'm just going to let this finish drying, see if I need to do any touch-ups first. And let this dry, get that nose painted, then clear coat some decals, and then get to work on like armaments and fiddly bits. Well, I got clear on the bottom as well as the top on the plane. Found some areas that needed some putty work on the drop tanks. So I got those sanded and decided, before I start painting those in white, I'll go ahead and get the missiles put together and get those painted white at the same time. If you've been watching the truck build, may have heard that I wasn't able to get as much done this week. Had some life stuff, namely a dog suddenly appear in our yard, and we got it back into the fence area waiting to find out who owned it, and dog is safely back with her owners. Then I had issues with 3D printing the wheels for the truck, so that basically took out a day and a half of build time. But I got the Southeast Asia camo done, and I even got a gloss coat on it. Also did some work with getting the it's like re-puttying and resanding the drop tanks. And one other thing I did is I started basically assembled all the missiles. And some people have talked about how it's such a pain to mask canopies. Well, I've decided that getting the fins on the missiles to go at 90 degrees is almost as bad. I also made a discovery with this Academy kit. You get like 3 or 4 different versions of those AIM-9 Sidewinders. And luckily I was able to match up reference photos to what looked like the type that were on the plane for Operation Bolo. So I got those on. I've also got these Sparrows created as well. And so that's basically about where we're going to stop this week. Well, made some progress on the Phantom. I got the body all painted, and I even got a clear coat on it, so when I get back it'll be decals, and starting to paint the drop tanks Well, I guess they're just extra fuel tanks. Get those painted up, get the ordinance painted, and then start working on some more of the landing gear and all that stuff. Well, till next time, showing you mine to hopefully make you feel better about yours.